once I'm done submitting. So this morning we're going to talk about essay writing. This is our last topic for writing. Essay writing. And so we're done with paragraph writing, and so far everyone has good naman na output when it comes to paragraph writing, and I really assume that since you've already had paragraph writing since you were in senior high pa naman. So this time, writing essays naman, this is very helpful, especially when you write your research outputs, no? So yung pinaka-backbone natin, yung sentences, and then comes with paragraph writing, comes with essay writing, and then research writing na. Ayan. So for you to be able to make your research papers, you have to be good first in sentences, in paragraphs, and in essays. Ayan. Now, may I ask Kesha Aet to read what an essay is?
Okay, ma'am. So, what is an essay? So, a paragraph develops any one idea. Similarly, an essay, which is a piece of writing with several paragraphs, is also about one topic. Often, topics are too complex and too broad to be developed in a single paragraph. In this case, you have to divide the topic into several paragraphs, one for each major point. Writing an essay isn't more difficult than writing a paragraph, except that an essay is longer. The chart below shows you how the parts of a paragraph correspond to the parts of an essay.
Actually, wala na siya dapat. Okay, wala na na-edit. Save. Ayan, no? So, it is similar to paragraph writing. It's just that it's longer and it's more developed, no, compared to paragraph. So we have here different parts of an essay. So if we will look back, the different parts of a paragraph are, sa paragraph, we have, ganito na lang. Okay, so for paragraph writing, we have the topic sentences.
Order kasi.
So in paragraph writing, we have topic sentences. In essay, we have thesis statement. We have introduction. These are the different parts. Supporting sentences. We have body. And then concluding sentence. We also have conclusion. Ayan. So for introduction here, you will see the thesis statement. And for the body, you will see topic sentences and supporting details. Statement as a part of the introduction. So let's have G or Jaya Malinaw. Can you read what a thesis statement is?
The thesis statement. The essay is controlled by one main idea which is called the thesis statement. The thesis statement is similar to the topic sentence in paragraph, but it is broader and gives a general idea about the subject of the whole essay. It is usually the last sentence of the introductory paragraph. Each of the topic sentences in the body paragraph should relate to the thesis statement.
Okay, thank you. So there are different things that we have to remember regarding thesis statement. No? So what should we remember? May I have De Latina, Jan, to read the things that you have to always remember about a thesis statement.
Po, ma'am.
Kindly read.
Ang A po, ma'am.
Lahat.
Po, ma'am. Always remember that a thesis statement, A, must be a complete sentence. The benefit of computer, not a thesis statement. The computer can help students to research in many ways. Thesis statement. B, cannot be a question. What are the advantages of credit cards? Not a thesis statement. Credit cards are convenient to use for two main reasons. Thesis statement. C, should be an opinion rather than a fact, because facts cannot be argued. Water consists of hydrogen and oxygen, not a thesis statement. The water in our homes may contain harmful chemicals. Thesis statement. D, should not be a detail or an example. In Hong Kong, number 8 is lucky, not a thesis statement. There are many superstitious beliefs about number around the world. Thesis statement. E, may state or list how it will support an opinion. Television has a bad influence on children for 3 reasons. Thesis statement. Di ko po makita, ma'am.
Ayan. Okay na.
That of the choice of food we eat during our New Year festival in India is influenced by tradition and religion. Thesis statement. F, contain a single topic, one main subject. Radioactive waste from nuclear power has a several destructive effect on people, on plants, and on our environment in general. Thesis statement. Radioactive waste from nuclear power and burning of fossil fuel have several destructive effects on people, on plants, and on our environment in several not thesis statement.
Okay. Okay, meron pa talaga. Not a thesis statement.
It has two subjects and you cannot develop both of them successfully in one essay. J, is neither too general nor too narrow to be covered in an essay. The Civil War had a tremendous effect on the American culture. This is too general. It should be the topic of report or a research paper. Meat is the most important source, like fun, important, wonderful, triple should not be used because they do not give clear information. A hobby is fun. How? Money is important. In what ways? Smoking is unhealthy. Why? These are not thesis statement. A hobby can be an extra source of income. Smoking is unhealthy because it can cause several different diseases. These are thesis statement. I often include specific aspect of what you will discuss. Smoking is unhealthy because it can cause several different diseases. Smoking is unhealthy because it can cause narrowing of the arteries, heart problems, and lung cancer. This is better because the writer gives more specific information about the causes that lead to being unhealthy.
Okay, so just reread again, class, all the different things that you have to remember about what a thesis statement is. So I guess it has been explained very clearly from A to I. It took me some time to really come up with this. So I hope it was helpful for everyone. Now we have here analysis of a good thesis statement. Anyway, thank you, De Latina, for reading that long passage. So the thesis statement is made up of two parts. So same with topic sentences. Thesis statement is also composed of two parts. The topic and specific points. So kung sa topic sentence, we have the topic and the controlling idea. Here we have the topic and the specific point. So these specific points may be given in such a way that the organization of the composition is made clear. Example, the burning of fossil fuel has several destructive effects on people, on plants, and on our environment in general. So our topic here is the burning of fossil fuel, and our specific points are the destructive effects on people, on plants, destructive effects on plants, and also destructive effects on the environment. Ayan. There are three, since there are three specific points, therefore, you have three body of paragraphs. Diba? We have introduction, body paragraph, and conclusion. Since you have three specific points, you will also write, you have to write also three body paragraphs. So the first body paragraph will be about destructive effects on people, second body paragraph will be about the effects on plants, and the third one will be about on our environment. So we have here an exercise. So you have to divide the following thesis statement into their parts. So let's identify where is our topic here and our specific points. Okay, so for number one, what is our topic? Anyone? The main causes of traffic accidents in Turkey are the attitude of Turkish drivers, the poor state of the roads, and the poor condition of vehicles.
The main causes of traffic accidents in Turkey po.
Okay, so that is our topic. Ayan. Now, what are our specific points? What do you think?
The attitude of Turkish drivers, the poor state of the roads, and the poor condition of vehicles po, ma'am.
Okay, so how many specific points do we have?
Tatlo, ma'am.
Tatlo. So how many body paragraphs then should we write? How many?
Tatlo, ma'am.
We have three body paragraphs, so up there pa rin. We have three specific points, so how many body paragraphs?
Tatlo pa rin.
How many body paragraphs then? Indicate also how many body paragraphs there will be in the essay. What do you think? Anyone? Okay, so 3. Three body paragraphs because you have three specific points. How about number 2? What is our topic?
Ano ma'am, several things make another easier.
Okay. And what are our specific points?
Its friendly atmosphere and people, cheap prices and its convenient location.
Okay, so friendly atmosphere and people. So how many body paragraphs then?
Tatlo.
Okay, still we have 3. How about number 3? There are 4 major reasons for absenteeism among students in the prep.
There are 4 major reasons for absenteeism among students, ma'am.
That's it? Among students lang ba?
The prep classes pa, ma'am.
Okay, in the prep classes, you really have to, to be very specific. You have to include whatever can be included. Ayan. So what could be the reasons? Anyone?
Oversleeping, traffic problems, being ill, and boredom.
Okay. I don't know if you can relate to these, but yep, they can be one of the major reasons. Okay, how about number 4? Teenage smoking is caused by personal insecurity, a desire to be like adults, and peer pressure. So what is our topic there?
Teenage smoking, ma'am.
What are our specific points?
Caused by personal insecurity, a desire to be like adults, and peer pressure.
Okay. So how many, so number 3, how many body paragraphs should you write?
Apat.
4. Apat. How about number 4? How many?
3.
Okay, 3. Yan. I don't know who smoke among you, but I don't know if the reasons here in number 4 are really true. Personal insecurity, desire to be like adults, peer pressure. Okay, next, number 5, last. What is our topic here?
The status of women in Turkey.
In Turkey, meron pa bang
Ma'am, improved remarkably in recent years.
in recent years? So you have to include recent years because it gives us the time frame. So what are our specific points?
In the areas of economic interdependence, political rights, educational opportunities, and social status, ma'am.
Okay, so how many body paragraphs then?
4, ma'am. 4, ma'am.
Okay, for economic independence, political rights, opportunities in education, and social status. Okay, so that's how you start writing an essay. Now you have to identify first your thesis statement, and your thesis statement will tell you how many body paragraphs you will write. We don't just write whatever we want to write in our essay. Instead, we have to be guided by our thesis statement. And again, your thesis statement should be found at the end of your introductory paragraph. Okay? Again, it is found at the end of your introductory paragraph. So we have here exercise number 2. So you have to give a thesis statement. You have there 3 topic sentences. So what could be our topic sentence for number 1? Thesis statement rather. So we have first of all, watching TV is a value of relaxation. In addition to being relaxing, television is entertaining. Then most importantly, television is educational. So it could be our thesis statement here.
Ay, hindi, ma'am.
Ah, okay, so what could be the answer here? First of all, you can say watching TV. Ay, watching television can help us maybe relax. Oh, that's something. Can be relaxing, entertaining, and educational. What do you think? So you have there the topic, watching television, wherein your A, B, and C are all about television. And it's all about the benefits that we get from watching television. And the first one, the first benefit that we get is relaxation. The next one is entertainment. And the last one is educational purpose. Yeah, so these three can become your a specific point. Okay, so that's how you do it. Next, one reason is people cannot find employment in their hometowns. Another reason is they want better education opportunities. Most importantly, they feel safer in a city where there are modern health facilities. What do you think of our topic here? What are we talking about in the three topics that we have? It's about
Migration yata, ma'am.
a migration or living where?
Urban
Migration.
areas.
In urban areas or cities, no? So living in cities, or people prefer na lang. People prefer to live in cities because of, what are the reasons? First is,
Safer in city where we are modern health facilities.
okay, sige. Start muna tayo sa letter A para meron tayong organization. So since we have A as the first reason, B, the word here. Because of
People cannot find
Job
employment.
opportunities, ma'am.
okay, job opportunities. And how about the next one?
Educational opportunities.
Okay, education for opportunities. What else? And
Feel safer in a city.
safer in a city.
Modern health facilities, ma'am.
And access to modern health facilities. Diba? We have easier and faster access of the facilities because we are in the city compared to those who are in the far-flung areas where they have to travel hours before they reach the health facilities. Yan. So we have three specific points, and then your topic there is why people prefer living in cities. Okay? So once you have your thesis statement, everything is really going to be very easy. So when you join mga essay writing contest, you have to take note of these mechanics or these conventions because these are actually part of the criteria in judging. And this can really help you to be at edge, no, among the other contests. Okay, so thesis statement, this is used for essays. Ayan, topic sentences naman are used for paragraph writing, and topic sentences can also be found in your essay. They are found in your body paragraphs. And thesis statement is broader compared to topic sentences. So if you have narrow topics, you can just write a paragraph to develop that topic. But if you have a broader one, you can use an essay. But if you have a very broad talaga na topic, that's when you have to write a research. Okay? Research output na siya. Sige, so let's talk about the introductory paragraph by Nasria Maliga. Kindly read.
Introductory paragraph. The function of the introduction is to serve as a map of the essay, outlining to your reader the main argument and points which you develop in your essay. Most introductions begins with the orientation in the form of a brief general statement that leads the reader into the topic, showing how the specific topic relates to bigger issues or to the discipline field. This is followed by your thesis statement, which is your concise response to your essay question. The introductory paragraph is like an inverted pyramid or the funnel theory.
Okay. Funnel mangkot. So this is how your introductory paragraph looks like. Okay, thank you. Bye. So you have a anyway, I have an example naman so that you can imagine how it really looks like. In general, a good introduction accomplishes three purposes. First, it attracts the reader's interest. It provides the reader with background information, and it includes the thesis statement, where you will find, again, your thesis statement, which is at the end of your introductory paragraph, and focuses readers' attention on the main idea of the essay. So you really need to have a very good general statement, no, or introductory paragraph so that you can catch the attention of the readers. The first part talaga is the crucial part. That's when the readers decide whether they will continue to read your essay or not. So we have an example. We live in the age of technology. Every day new technology appears, ranging from mini cities to containing entire encyclopedias, giant space telescopes, and photographs of distant stars back to Earth. Of all the new technological wonders, personal computers have probably had the greatest influence on the daily lives of average people. Through computers, we can now talk to people in any country, research any topic, work, shop, bank, and entertain ourselves. Personal computers have especially revolutionized communication and business practices in the past 20 years. So you have there, we live in the age of technology. This is your first sentence class is our general statement. Okay? So we live in the age of technology. By just reading, we live in the age of technology, automatic, you will think that the essay is going to be about technology. Okay? So meron ka ng general idea what the essay will be all about. And then you have their additional information. So nagiging narrow siya, no? From broad to getting narrow na information. Example, next statement, every day new technology appears. So ayan, about siya CD, and then telescopes, until we introduce in the third sentence the computers. Of all the new technological wonders, personal computers. So in the third sentence, you can get the idea right away that it's going to focus on the computers, which is still under age of technology. And then, what are the benefits that we got from computers? So we can now talk, ayan, so may background information ka na what computers did to the humanity. And then you have there your last sentence, which we say na your thesis statement rather, should be found at the end of your topic sentence. Sentence of your introductory paragraph. So you have there, personal computers especially revolutionized communication in the past 20 years. So our topic here is personal computers. And then our specific points are revolutionize communication, and then the second is and business practices. So we have two specific points, therefore we will develop two body paragraphs. Ayan. So let's talk about body paragraphs. Body paragraphs are the heart of the essay because their function is to explain, illustrate, discuss, or prove a thesis statement. The number of body paragraphs may change depending on the thesis statement. So if you have 3 specific points, you will have 3 body paragraphs. If 4, paragraph. Each body paragraph begins with a topic sentence that states the point to be detailed in that paragraph, and the controlling idea in the body paragraph should echo the central idea in the thesis statement. I have here an example. We have thesis statement. There are many advantages of leaving the school door. So the topic sentence in each paragraph should be about one advantage of leaving the school door. So we have here first advantage of leaving the school door is, that's your first body paragraph, and then the second advantage of leaving the school door is, that's your second body paragraph, and so on. So it's all up to you how many benefits or advantages you want to list down. Okay? So the concluding paragraph, of course, it's the conclusion. It signals the end of the essay. It summarizes the main point. And it leaves the reader with the writer's final thoughts on the subject. So it could be your final comment regarding the topic. So it is very opinionated. To signal the end of an essay, use a conclusion transition signal. Diba? We discussed already transition signals, such as in conclusion, in summary, to summarize, in brief, or in short. Never the word therefore. Because most talaga yun yung ginagamit. So thesis statement, example, personal computers have special.